Libra, we will now be exploring how and when this person will come forward with their feelings for you. So let's have a look and see what the cards can reveal about this person. How and when will they come forward with their emotions for you? Okay, that Ace of Swords sort of came up with the alignment. Very powerful. They are going to offer you a new chapter in love. It's not going to come easy though. Seven of Swords, the World card, and the Queen of Wands, who has come up twice. Okay, Leo, the time of Leo has come up very strongly. That can be when this person finds the opportunity to come forward. Now, I feel like with the World card, it can be that it is an online coming together or at a group event of some kind, like a work function, a barbecue, an engagement, a wedding, some sort of congregation, drinks, a restaurant, an evening at a restaurant. The world could be the online realm. It can be like a long distance person for some of you. So maybe that's what the World card is representing here as well. You may encounter this person long distance, or maybe if you don't necessarily live in the same town or city, you may reconnect and find yourself again aligning at the right place at the right time with this person. So for some of you, it's actually an unexpected merging. But like I said, the time of Leo has come up twice with the Queen of Wands here. So look out for that, because that could be very significant in when you may connect or meet with this person online, maybe on a trip, maybe in a foreign city, or you may choose to go to a different park than you normally do, a different gym, a different town or a village or coastal day trip. And that's where you encounter this person. You know, the world is all possibilities here, but it could very much be in some sort of group or social setting, a community class, a work function, meeting together with friends. What really interests me though is that the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords is indicating communication is very scarce. For some reason, I do see initiative here with the Queen of Wands, Libra, which is a good sign. But I mean, if this is you with air energy, you might shut them down, or you might avoid. See how the Seven of Swords looks back? It's almost like you'll see their message. Maybe this is like you'll see their message on your WhatsApp or in a social media. You'll see it, like you might see it on the preview, or you'll see their name, or you might know their number and it might pop up and you'll avoid it for some reason. Maybe you want to take your time. Maybe you'll be out with friends. But in that message, I think is going to be the feelings that they feel for you. It's going to be the initiative, where there is any. It's going to be in that message. And I think you know it's coming, to be honest, because I think you're aligning, your frequencies match up, and you actually already know what to expect from this person and what they're going to say to you, Libra. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing, but just looking at this, I feel sorry for this person already, because I feel like you're not going to give them the communication they want. Oh, look, maybe you're not ready, okay? Maybe you're going through your own things and you don't want to rush this. Maybe you don't want to give them the wrong impression. If it's not that, then I feel like you're going to make them work for you. Okay, the Queen of Wands can be a little bit strategic. Okay, she can be, she knows she's powerful and she knows she's desired and she acts on it type thing. So I think in some way you're really going to make this person work. Now, if you have a history maybe and they've done something to you before, or maybe you feel like they're younger, they're inexperienced, you can do this to them, this is sort of coming up, Libra. If that's not the case, I feel like initiative will be taken and they will come forward, but for some reason they'll be nervous about how to express themselves. They'll avoid the actual topic at large, or they'll have a very detoured, it's like an indirect direct approach. So it won't start off with, hey, I like you, I want to be with you, let's get together. It's going to be more like testing the waters and tippy-toeing around each other, especially with conversing, because they really struggle. Look, maybe naturally they're not a good conversationalist, or perhaps you make them extremely nervous, Libra, and this is where they're struggling. They may even ask you out on like a group date or say, hey, I've got a group thing, would you like to come? Or a group of us are getting together, or you may even invite them to a group setting. So maybe you're not necessarily going to get that one-on-one time. And if this is the case, if that is the group environment, then that's when they could, in maybe a very nervous way, express how they feel about you. Express what they need to say and take that opportunity. Queen of Wands, look at her body language here. There's something about body language. This is why I feel like it's an online thing first and may eventuate into a face-to-face encounter or like invitation to a party or a birthday. And that's where this person will be. And that's where they'll come forward with their emotions. But I sense avoidance. I think it's from you, to be honest, Libra. Of course, whether you accept this opportunity, the world is your oyster. I feel like the ball is going to be in your court here. But I see that this person, you bring them a lot of happiness. You also make them deeply nervous. So I think in some way, Queen of Wands can be intimidation. So if you like this person, just be mindful of your body language and the way you're coming across, because I think they're intimidated by you. You've got the crown on top of your sword here. So they know your worth, Libra. They know you're something special. They know you're a catch. And I think a part of them is that nervous energy. On the other side of on the flip side of the coin here, Libra, Seven of Swords can indicate deception. So I don't know if this is playful yet dangerous behavior. I don't know if you might be taken, this person might be taken, but sometimes it is crossing the line with the Seven of Swords. But people might see that. If it's like at a work thing and everyone knows you and this person are coupled up with other people, or they have a partner, you don't, I feel like there could be gossip. There could be a bit of scandal, because the Queen of Wands, she's sometimes seen as scandalous. She's very spiritual. She believes in, she's superstitious, and sometimes that's often seen as scandalous. Especially, this is a medieval deck, so especially in that age, belief in the metaphysical, in the superstitious and things like that. That was seen a certain way. But I feel like there is some sort of significant chapter with this person. And you may learn more about yourself mentally in connecting with them somehow. Because sometimes I feel like the world is like karmic lessons. The karmic laws of the universe go round and round. But if you're open to this, there's something that could come from it, I feel. Because aces do represent significant chapters. They most certainly represent new chapters in love, but also in the mind somehow. So a new strong mental connection. You could really hit it off with them, Libra. You could have a lot in common. Remember, you have alignment. So it'll be interesting to see the compatibility between the both of you when they come forward. But I do want to thank you for connecting and, of course, popping over